Also had an opportunity since the last board meeting to meet with some folks in Washington, D.C. regarding a whole array of issues, beginning with the stimulus package and the concerns that we had regarding the money and when the money would be available to us. The issues that we discussed included the stimulus package, the Medi-Cal administrative activities, and during the budget workshop you heard that the Congress and the President have taken steps to free that money from this point on. The restrictions that the Bush administration and the timeline that the Bush administration had established to end the program no longer exists. The Individuals with Disabilities Act, concern we had with that regarding the stimulus money, would there be restrictions? For some of the superintendents who operate Head Start, there was concern regarding the continued funding. And then the No Child Left Behind, when will that be taken up by Congress and the administration? And it's the belief that that probably isn't going to be dealt with until later this calendar year. There's just so much else going on in the world and in our nation regarding the recession that really needed to be looked at. And then we offered the system that we use here in California to deal with E-rate. There seems to be some abuse in other areas of the United States regarding the use of E-rate in their local schools. And we're pretty comfortable with the auditing process we use here in California, and again, we made that available. We had the opportunity to meet with, at the White House, the newly appointed liaison for education for President Obama, Roberto Rodriguez, who has worked with Ted Kennedy for the last 9 years. And when we spoke with him regarding our ROP program, and that more than half our courses meet the A through G UC CSU requirements, very interested in that. And there may be a second invitation for Marie McCloskey and I to go back and just hold a study session with the President's staff on our ROP program and the success that we've had. It appears as though the new administration has an idea of the direction they want to go. They want all kids to be ready for college, but at the same time they want kids to be ready for other options that may be available to them. And the combination of a strong academic program along with opportunities to explore a variety of careers seems to be the way that they would like to go, and that's ROP. And they were quite intrigued with our program. And I can only speak to a certain level. Maria is really our expert, our resident expert. So that may be coming up in the next couple months. We met, obviously, I met with George Miller, who chairs the House Education and Labor Committee, and Alice Keene, who is his senior advisor, met with the other superintendents. For some reason, George would only meet with representatives from his congressional district. So Dee, Alacron, and yours truly were the only two folks that met with George while we were back there. We had the opportunity to meet with Arnie Duncan, the new Secretary of Education, and we again met with Diane Feinstein and Barbara Boxer, and we met with staff from the U.S. Department of Health regarding the Medicaid and the MA program. So even though I was only there for basically a day and a half, it was a very busy 2 days that from the time we left here to the time we got back. And the MA restrictions have been removed, the stimulus money is on its way, and the few of us who were back there feel that we had an impact while we were back there. That concludes my report.